22-18 into the lead, and Mikhail looking for the extras. He does. Mikhail adds them, so it's 26 points to 18. And Azaz, Mike Simmons, rescued the Lancashire Cup. Well, I think, Alan, we have to say all credit to young Philip Montgomery, because it was a pressure kick. He missed it, he had to be disappointed, but the reply from him was magnificent.
I think so, yes, but I thought he might have given it to Mikhail in the first place, having had cramp just shortly before.
Well, the game has finished. The Lancashire Cup is on its way to Blackbrook. A magnificent final we've had. Higginshaw side that refused to throw the towel in. A Blackbrook side that come back with all the character in the world. It was needed, but you have to feel a little disappointed for a side in red and white, because they have contributed to a magnificent game. Lots of their support here, as you would expect. But I think it's true to say credit to Blackbrook as well. Most certainly what is a fact is that both of these sides have an awful lot of talent in them, and they've produced an excellent game. And I suppose in many ways it goes without saying that it's a pity there really has to be a loser. You can have every sympathy with Higginshaw, but I think you have to praise Blackbrook as well. And they're the team that will carry off this Lancashire Cup. A Blackbrook side that led 14 points to 6 and looked as though they were in total control of the game. When Simmons it was, I think, who got the first try, Mike Simmons, I'm correct in saying that, and he finishes up getting the winning try. In between times, this Higginshaw side have come back from 14-6 down to lead by 4 points at 16-14. Then the sides level, and then the last gasp try. What a match it's been. Those Blackbrook players absolutely delighted, and as you can imagine, the Higginshaw lads, well, a little bit down. But these sides meet again, of course, in the league, and that in itself will be very much a cup final, because that could decide whether Blackbrook in fact finished top of the National League. But Alan Platt, the coach, right out on the field with his players, and 10-6 it was at half-time, but more importantly at full-time, it's Blackbrook 26, Higginshaw 18. It'll be a happy Blackbrook club tonight, you can bet on that. As Neil Walker comes up the steps to receive the Lancashire Cup. He, the captain, punches the air, receives the cup and his medal, and the cheers ring around the watersheddings as the players come forward. Maloney, key player, the match winner, Mike Simmons, scorer of the winning try. Tell us about it.
He just gave me the ball and I went for the line, seen the whitewash and went for it.
Because younger Philip Montgomery, that missed that kick, had to be a little bit disappointed, but did ever so well, didn't he?
Aye, brilliant ball.
A brilliant ball, you finished in style.
Aye.
Well done, well done. So Blackbrook side, and here's the lad that I personally feel a lot for, because Philip, the sides were level, the goal kick we thought depended on you, it didn't quite happen. What happened?
Nightmare. That's
what
happened.
But then it went better. It went better because you made the break, the pass was on.
It was very nice. Cheers.
So, and all cheers to the Higginshaw side as well. Let's not forget them, because they have contributed to a superb game of rugby league. The lads will be a little bit disappointed, but they have had the stars out there as well tonight, make no mistake about that. Michael Martindale, the standoffer's had a big game. So too has Keith Brennan. Michael Hill, the second rower, has had a big game. He'll cause problems to any side. Ferris was a try scorer, and he had a very, very good game. In fact, I would think every player out on that field tonight has contributed to a splendid game of rugby league. But it did finish.
The first thing I'd like you to do is to put your hands together for two very, very sporting sides who will give us tremendous entertainment. I just hope the Great Britain flexers were here tonight as well. But having said that, it was a tremendous game, and I'd like to welcome the Blackbrook players, officials and the supporters to Higginshaw, or to Oldham on behalf of Higginshaw Rugby Football Club. And I don't think we've seen a bad game yet between Higginshaw and Blackbrook, and I'll go back a few more years than a lot of these can do. But first of all, what I would like to say is well played, Blackbrook. I thought it was an excellent game, and you played tremendously well. And congratulations on smashing for you. What I would like to say to the Higginshaw players is commiseration. You played tremendous, lads. It was fantastic. There's one thing you've got to remember. You've got to remember this. There's life after the Lancashire Cup. The National Cup we will win. Okay?